Hey Cameron, since you shared with me your list of your top five most anticipated movies of 2019, I felt like I should do the same. So, following the same rule, I'm not doing a movie that's January, February, because obviously it is February. So, let's get this list rolling. Number five, I believe number five for me is gonna be Men in Black International. It's a weird one, but just the idea of Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson together. Oh my gosh, the trailer was just had this really great blend of comedy and action. I love Tessa Thompson to death, and Chris Hemsworth. Putting them together is just a crime because they're both extremely attractive, and so you're just like, oh, your heart is going everywhere. So I'm very excited to see that. I've never been like, Men in Black's fine. It's funny. They're good movies, but I've never been like one of those super fans, which I don't even know if there are Men in Black super fans. But I'm very excited to see Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson get together, and I feel like it's going to be a fun movie. Speaking of fun movies, number four. Number four for me. This one's interesting. I was looking at the list of movies that came out, and I was like, man, there are a lot of good movies. You got your Star Warses, you got your Avengers, so many movies. But number four for me is Detective Pikachu. I almost forgot this is coming out. The trailer blew me away. I know some people don't like the design of the Pokemon. I'm cool with it. I think it's fine. I'm more so interested just to see the story that they come up with. It seems like it's gonna be a fun like Chinatown riff, where you have Detective Pikachu, you have his sidekick, the kid. I don't know if they gave him a name in the trailer. I haven't rewatched the trailer since it came out, but I'm just excited to see this whole world of Pokemon, and I like the way that they seem to be going about it with how Pokemon are in everyday life, and it just looks like the type of Pokemon movie that I wanted, which is not I'm fine with Pokemon fighting and battling each other and doing the whole gym league thing. Like, I get it, but we've had seasons and seasons and seasons of TV shows, and every game, they all follow the same pattern. So I like this idea of exploring a world where Pokemon live side by side with humans and they're in everyday life, and they're utilized in their special techniques and talents and everything, and then having just this hard-boiled detective Pikachu, which is just a great concept that I love. So I'm very excited for that movie. Number three is a very me choice. All of these movies really, I guess, have been very me choices, but number three is Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. My God, Cameron Morris. Cameron Filipina Patricia Palutena Morris. I am so excited for Hobbs and Shaw. It's The Rock. It's Jason Statham. If you saw the trailer, it's just everything you'd want from a Rock movie and a Jason Statham movie and a Fast and Furious movie. You got cars. You got people doing super heroic nonsense things that they should have no way of doing, but they can do it because guess what? They're superheroes now. And it just looks like a fun buddy cop movie of these two guys who don't get along, who hate each other, but they have to work together to fight Idris Elba. Fucking Idris Elba. Oh my god. Oh, very excited for Hobbs and Shaw. Cannot wait for that movie. Number two of my top five most anticipated movies of 2019. These ones were hard because I realized how many movies. Spider-Man comes out this year, Avengers comes out this year, and my number two, Captain Marvel. I know Avengers is going to be good. I'm very excited for that. I'm really excited to see Captain Marvel because I'm curious to see how she gets introduced. I'm curious to see how the space stuff that's not Guardians related. I'm very excited to see that area of the galaxy because Cosmic Marvel does have has Annihilation, Annihilus or whatever, and has the Kree, and so I'd like to see these things get explored more in a more serious capacity, as serious as the movie will probably get. But I'm very excited to see like an actual showing of those and not just like, oh hey, here's you know how just the Guardians movies are fun and they're very exciting, but God, stakes, I guess. There aren't really much stakes. And, everyone is so comedic. It's hard to take them seriously. Whatever, I want to see the Kree as like a threat. I want to see the Skrulls as something very interesting. And so I'm curious to see how that area of the Marvel Universe gets expanded and interesting. So Captain Marvel's my number two, and I love that character. I like Brie Larson a lot. I love Carol Danvers and her whole world, and I'm curious to see how they're gonna fuse all of this stuff together, especially with her movie being in the 90s, which I'm very excited about because Blockbuster Video, baby. And my number one choice for my most anticipated movie of 2019. I don't know why I did that. I apologize. It has nothing to do with my number one movie, but this is a John answer, and it's dumb. Shazam. Yeah, Shazam. I'm very excited about Shazam just because I love Zachary Levi. I've always liked Zachary Levi's work, just from Chuck. Me and my wife, big fans of that show, and I'm just very excited to see a fun DC movie. And I know Aquaman was fun, and Aquaman was great, but this is Captain Marvel. And I know he's gonna be called Shazam in the movie, but this is Captain Marvel, Billy Batson. I love that character. I've always felt like never gotten his due. I feel like he's gotten some stories and some runs, and he's been a side character in these things. But I just love the Marvel family. I love that whole idea, and I just think that this movie, especially from the trailers that we're seeing, seems like it's gonna be a really good start for something cool. And I'm excited to see this fun take in the DC universe where it's, it's just gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good, but it looks like fun and it looks like a good movie, and I'm just excited to see Billy Batson on screen because I love Shazam. I love Shazam, and I'm very excited to see that, especially in the world of the DC universe. And I'm hoping that this and if this was 2020 movies or 2021, I'm not sure when the next Wonder Woman's coming out, but I'm very excited about that too. However, that is on the list. But hopefully, with how well Aquaman did, and hopefully if Shazam does really well, we see the DC universe, cinematic universe, or whatever, going towards a direction that is more about character stories and not about trying to create a universe. So yeah, those are my top five movies. Obviously, I'm very excited about Avengers. I'm excited about Star Wars, but those are known. I mean, all these movies are known quantities, I guess. But those movies, I know I'm gonna go there and I know I'm gonna have a good time. These are movies that I've seen trailers for. I've seen a trailer for Avengers. You know what I mean. I'm gonna stop justifying myself. Those are the movies I'm excited about. I loved your list, and I will catch you later. What? I'm gonna stop now. I'm sorry.